musicality for dancers isn't only what they can listen to, but also how they show it. So today, we're gonna talk about creative musicality. We've been through a lot in this series. We learned from the very basics of musical composition to something more abstract like the silence in between the sounds, to some major terminologies that people use in their everyday classes. But today we're going even more abstract, we're going even further, we're going to another dimension, as I promised in the last video. Now, this is very important. If you haven't watched the previous videos of the series, please stop this video right here, go watch them, and then come back to this, because this is gonna feel so overwhelming if you didn't go through those first. So, we talked about many technical stuff for musicality so far. But unfortunately, or fortunately, this is not the only thing, because we are dancers. We don't only need to know how to identify musical changes, musical patterns, counts, and stuff like that, but we need to know how to interpret them, how to show them. Imagine that you're an artist, all right? And you want to draw. If I take the same paint, the same shade, the same color, and I just draw on a canvas, people will only see a one-color painting. Now, if I take the same color, I just change the shades of it, and I use different shade here, different shade here, different shade here, different shade here. Here we're gonna start seeing something. Here we're gonna start seeing some figures popping off. We're gonna start understanding what we're watching, right? The next step is to take different colors. So if we take different colors and we draw here and there, we're gonna make our image even more visible, even more comprehensible. And now if we play with different colors and different shades, then there we can make a masterpiece that people are gonna watch and they'll be like, wow, this is so detailed, this is so nice to watch, this is so beautiful, this is, right? Simple. The same goes with our dance. When we're dancing, we are artists. We are here to draw with our bodies. The music is the image that a painter has in his head before making it come to life. So the music, it comes into our ears, and through our brains is producing images, feelings, colors, thoughts. It's producing many stuff. I don't know, for each person is different. And our job as dancers is to manifest those stuff, is to transmute them into movement for people to see and understand. So let's say we listen to a song and we find 3 different sounds. And I decide that I'm gonna take both. I'm gonna take all 3 sounds just with my legs. Normally, each sound needs to be interpreted in a different way for people to understand which one you are taking. Even if you're using your legs, this means, for example, even if you're using the same color, you need to change the shade of that color. So if you're using blue, here you need to put more dark blue, here you need to put navy blue, here you need to put baby blue. Get it? Remember when we talked terminology and we said that the beat is just dots of a pattern, while the rhythm is a drawing of a pattern. This is what we're saying. You need to dance rhythmically and not beatily, if it makes sense. I'm gonna use my hands to make it visible for you. Let's say we have a boom, a tss, and a clack, all right? And I just use my hands. If I go boom, tss, clack, nobody will see the difference. Like, let's say boom, tss, clack, boom, tss, clack, boom, tss, clack. It doesn't say anything. Now, if I go through my own brain and find what the boom and the tss and the clack say in me and try to transmute it in a movement with my hand, I will be like boom, tss, clack, boom, tss, clack, boom, tss, clack. You get it? So here you create something different. Like if I do it like this, boom, tss, clack, boom, tss, clack, boom, tss, clack. Here you can see the difference. Here I took the same color, the hand, and I used 3 different shades of it in order to reproduce the sound that I'm listening to into a movement. You get what I mean? This is creativity through musicality. We are dancers, we are artists. We're not here to only just perform and execute steps. We are here to express. We are here to do something bigger that goes beyond the moves. So when you listen to a song, don't just try to take everything just to take everything. Each sound has a different gravity. Each sound has a different feeling. Each sound has a different notion. So try and see what it does to you. Try and see what it does to you. How does it feel in your head? What image comes from this sound? What feeling comes from this sound? What thought comes from this sound? And try to reproduce it in movement. Sometimes, while you can literally translate every sound into movement with every part of your body, sometimes we find it easier with certain parts. So play with it. Try, experiment with every part of yourself and see which part makes me feel more accurate when I translate a woo sound. Which part helps me translate more accurately a tss sound. And then, when you have that, expand. Try with the other parts. Train more. Get more creative. Find other images. Try to interpret the sound in different ways. This way, whenever something comes, you can show something not just skillful and powerful, but something creative and something that is yours, something that nobody else will be able to reproduce. Not because they're not skillful enough to do it, but because they are not you. And you have your own identity, you have your own character, you have your own life as an inspiration that nobody else lived. So normally, all that you have lived will make you translate music and sound into many different ways that not everyone can. And as a public, as a judge, as someone that is watching you dance, I believe everyone will be far more interested watching something that they've never seen before, watching something original, watching something that comes from a deeper place than just technique, steps, and taking every beat, right? I think you feel me, I think you hear me, and I think you've seen it before in major battles when you see all those big dancers doing those crazy beat kills and stuff like that. They use this, and you know they do. Now you know how they do it, now you know how to do it too. It's just up to you if you're gonna take the time, apply all that we've seen during the Musicality core series, get to the depth of it, get comfortable with it, and then just apply it, and watch the fruit come out in a few months, because that's all it needs for the start to begin happening. Thank you so much, everyone. Like I say every time, I always try to explain stuff the most accurate, specific, simple, and effective way possible for you to understand, because we dancers say a lot of stuff, right? And whenever we ask other people for feedback, they always give us some stuff that are very vague, and nobody takes the time to explain to us what we need to do and what it is that they are doing. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to explain to you how they do it, to explain to you what we are doing, to explain to you what they actually mean with the stuff they're saying to you in a way that is gonna be simple, yet creative enough for you to understand, because I believe that images, metaphors, those are tools that can help someone understand far better than just say it plainly. So yeah, if you found any value in this series, please share with your friends, share with anyone that might find it helpful and interesting. Leave a like down below, comment anything you want. Comment if you need more of this. If you have questions, if you have specific questions, I would love to hear them and answer them and maybe make a video about them. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps me, the channel, and it's gonna help you eventually reach the next level in dancing. We have much more to analyze about dance and all, so stay tuned, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.